U.S. President Donald Trump left the G7 summit in Alberta one day early, but a lot happened before he left. Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney held a bilateral meeting with Trump first thing on Monday morning. In that meeting, Trump wore a Canadian flag pin on his lapel, possibly the first time he had ever done that. Now, it's not clear what he meant by it, but both Trump and Carney spoke warmly of one another and their relationship. Much later in the day, the Prime Minister's office announced that the United States and Canada had agreed to reach a trade deal over the next 30 days. As of yet, there are no details on what this might be. Trump also caused a stir with some other comments. He said he would be open to allowing China into the G7. Now, technically speaking, a member must be a democracy. He also critiqued the 2014 decision of what was then the G8 to distance itself from Vladimir Putin's Russia after the annexation of Crimea. Trump said it had been a mistake to do so, and that if Putin were still at the table, there would not be war with Ukraine. Also on the trade front, Trump and UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer announced a trade deal that dropped tariffs on some trade between the two nations. Trump left at around 11 p.m. from the Calgary airport. White House Press Secretary Carolyn Leavitt said it was so he could get home to Washington to deal with the crisis in the Middle East. He departed after the G7 family photo and dinner with the other world leaders. Also Monday night, the G7 released a statement on the escalating fighting between Iran and Israel. They urged a ceasefire in Gaza and a resolution to the fighting. News reports said that Trump would not sign on to any statements involving Israel, but in the end, the United States was a signatory of the statement.